Hey, welcome back to the 5 Minute Strategist. On Saturdays, we focus on you, the CEO, because your role to the business strategy is crucial. Whether you're setting that strategy or leading your team through implementing it, you are the linchpin. And one of the things I know about you as the CEO of your business is that sometimes you get lonely. We all know that it's lonely at the top, and there are ways to avoid it. We can create a network of our peers around you, actively seek out business besties, join communities, or masterminds. But before you run from the loneliness, I want to challenge you to see how you can make that loneliness work for you. It's not uncommon for small business owners, especially established, successful ones like yourself, to feel isolated when you're running the business. It comes from the heavy responsibility that's resting on your shoulders, the critical decisions you have to make all the time, and the mental load of running a business with people like your clients and your team relying on you. And the higher you climb, the fewer people you can share your doubts and fears with. Most people simply won't get it. And this can lead to this sense of disconnection or isolation. But understanding this isolation is that first step to turning it into an asset. A quiet space where you can think and plan and get clarity for your business. One of the reasons that you, as the leader of your business, feels that weight of loneliness more than anyone else in your team is because you're expected to have all the answers. As the CEO, your team is looking to you for direction and assurance. The more successful you become, the more isolated you tend to feel. Your days are full of decisions that impact everybody else, and each choice you make carries this pressure of the potential impact to your business and its success. That success that brings people into your leadership circle also widens the gap of understanding. So they don't get the pressures that you feel. And it's not their job to get those pressures. It's your job to support them in doing their job. It's not their job to support you, unless it is their job. So I also have a fractional COO side to my business. And in that role, when I go into someone's business, that is my job. It is my job to take on some of the mental load. It is my job to be a sounding board and a confidant and a cheerleader. But it's a part of that job description, and it's a part of that compensation. So how do we make this loneliness work for us? Well, first of all, acceptance is a powerful tool. If you've done any form of self-development work, you know that acceptance is a good starting point. So when you can accept that loneliness is a natural part of the leadership journey, you can start to change your relationship with it. Let's reframe the sense of isolation from a sign of like failure or you're doing something wrong into a testament to the level of responsibility that you have from the success that you've had. And then instead of resisting this solitude that we feel, we can use it to our benefit. Those quiet moments away from your team are where clarity lives. It's where you get to do some undisturbed strategic thinking. It's the time that you can ask yourself hard questions. Are you leading the way you want to lead? What are your core values? Could you be communicating more effectively? What growth opportunities could you be missing? This sense of isolation, this alone time that you feel, allows you to have a deeper self-reflection that leads to self-improvement, that leads to you being a better leader, that leads to the team performing better, that leads to more business success. The sense of loneliness and solitude can be your secret weapon if you allow it to be a place of uninterrupted thought, creativity, innovation, big picture thinking. This is the kind of space and thinking that can lead to breakthroughs that you wouldn't really get if you were constantly surrounded by people and distraction. So if instead of fighting this loneliness, learning to value and use this alone time for transformative thinking and deep thinking and creativity, you get to turn what feels like a leadership liability, like something you're doing wrong, into a strategic asset that can drive your business success.